So,
we're gonna get started. Is Gary here, Flint?
See?
There we go. So we're gonna have Gary come up, and I have no idea what he's gonna do, but it sounds cool.
he needs
Just
vertical
say
audio.
Gary Flint. So
I'm going to read a history piece and sing a song parody, which is why I have this throat-soothing tea, so I can bang the voice. Put this down now. I rewrote a piece on James Hurley, whose will bequeathed the founding of what is now Hurley Medical Center. And this piece was originally written to note the hospital's 100th anniversary, so there's more to it. This is basically his bio and an afterthought. James J. Hurley was born in London on August 31st, 1849. He began earning money at age 6 by returning fruit dealers' baskets, for which he received 1 cent each. By age 13, he accumulated $400, which he used to start his own business selling food and merchandise. But at age 20, business setbacks left him broke. So in 1871, he arrived in New York and went straight to Grand Blanc. Traveling to Flint by foot with $1 in his pocket, by that winter he found work at a livery, earning $10 per month. In 1872, he partnered with William H. Fay to operate the Sherman House Hotel on West Curzon Street, where he worked as a porter. There, Billy met dining room girl Mary Flynn, no relation, whom he married. Sherman House burned in 1879. Hurley then entered the junk business and bought the Flint Soap Works, located on what is now Grand Traverse near the Flint River. In 1885, he opened a wood and coal yard. The People's Electric Light and Power Company was founded that year with Hurley as president. Hurley was also a director of Union Savings Bank and a successful investor in stocks, bonds, and real estate. As Flint ushered in the milestone year of 1900, Mary Hurley complained about a headache. On January 12th, she died at home after an unspecified acute illness lasting 10 days. She was just 43. Her death was reported in the following day's issue of the Wolverine Citizen. In the fall of 1904, Hurley became ill with Bright's disease, or a kidney disease known as nephritis today. He was initially determined to continue his work, but he required continual care from 2 nurses that December. Hurley died at 5:15 a.m. on April 4th, 1905 of heart failure. He was 55. He and Mary had no children. Besides his Flint in-laws, his only surviving blood relative was a niece in London. The April 4th issue of the Flint Daily Journal reported Hurley's death on the front page, saying that his will bequeathed $500, which is over $12,000 from 2015 dollars, to every church in the city regardless of faith. And, faithfully as it turned out, 10 to 12 acres of land on a high elevation west of downtown, and $25,000 to build a general hospital in the city. Hurley Hospital opened December 18, 1908, as the first modern hospital in the city with 40 beds, 6 bassinets, and a staff of 8 nurses. Hurley Medical Center today follows James Hurley's original vision to provide care to all citizens regardless of ability to pay. In fiscal year 2014, Hurley provided $80 million in uncompensated and charity care. James Hurley's funeral was held at Flint State Michael Catholic Church, heavily attended and with many floral tributes. The Reverend Timothy J. Murphy preached a fine discourse in which he paid high tribute to the generosity and other elements which were conspicuous in the sturdy character of the deceased, the Flint Daily Journal reported. Now, when I was working on this piece back when Hurley was 100 years old in 2008, for a piece which was published in the Flint Journal, the management of Old Calvary Cemetery, same as New Calvary Cemetery, and the Roman Catholic Diocese of Lansing's Office of Cemeteries had been aware of the sinking of the Hurley's graves for more than a decade back in 2008. After 4 additional years of planning, a retaining wall was built along the ravine in 2012. The Hurley plots were leveled, re-landscaped, and new concrete paths were poured for the Hurley markers. The restoration of the Hurley graves was a complicated process which required getting materials and heavy equipment into the ravine while being respectful of the deceased. The retaining wall was built using precast concrete sections. The end result was a beautiful restoration of the plots of James and Mary Hurley at historic Old Calvary Cemetery, which is over on Ballinger Highway between the Flint River and Flushing Road. So that's my Hurley piece, and there's more to talk about. Now, last month, if you recall, I was talking about my trip to Grand Rapids to promote my book, Remembering Flint, Michigan, which you can get for $19.99.
Only 1999.
Only $19.99.
Wow.
Only $19.99.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
And it's available at the local bookstores, Sloan Museum gift shop, and the back seat of my car.
Are you on Facebook?
Oh, my book is on Facebook. It's Remembering Flint, Michigan, which is also the title of the book. That's the name of the Facebook page.
You got a lot of pictures?
Oh yes, there's pictures in there, as well as some pieces that I wrote and pieces that I shared.
Yeah.
I think there's a video of you giving a lecture for the Historical
Oh
Society.
yes, last February I did a lecture for the Genesee County Historical Society, which is on the Flint Underground Facebook page, and it did get aired on Comcast Channel 17 a couple of weeks or so ago. So it came out fine. And I mentioned about First Merit Bank being acquired by Huntington Bank, and I could not find the Huntington pen, so these Huntington pens are absolutely free at any Huntington Bank branch, of which of course there'll be a lot more. And if you want to zoom in on the Huntington logo,
Sorry.
just to show this is
Are
a free
they
Huntington pen.
Are
which-
are they one of our sponsors?
They're not sponsored,
Yeah.
but
Maybe we
Since
should
it's
hit them
a
up,
Flint.
you know?
sure. And yeah,
Okay.
you can freely get a Huntington pen at any Huntington branch since they're absolutely free. And I'll put this down on the sign-up sheet as my contribution to Flint Underground.
Cool. Thank you.
That's often it's there.
So it'll be picked up.
Yeah, he'll be get that.
And now-
on the job.
I got a treat for you. I also mentioned about my water issue. And
Where's Dobie at?
And if you remember from last month, I had a surprise visit from the water crew. It turned out that the last test of my kitchen faucet tested 106 parts per billion of lead.
Whoa.
However, I was advised at the neighborhood water meeting at the West Court Street Church of God on West Court Street at Beecher Road, which is now an official water pickup point, that I should get the bathroom faucet tested. And it came out 7 parts per billion. So that led me to believe that the problem with my water is with my own plumbing. So of course I'm flushing the pipes like they're advising us to. Public service announcement, if you live in the city, turn on the bathtub cold water faucet full blast for 5 minutes. Then turn on the kitchen faucet without the filter or bypassed for 5 minutes. And I was doing other things like, watering the lawn or hosing down the driveway. And that inspired me to do a little song, a song period actually, using the music from the song The Candyman from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, which, if you have long memories, was
Classic.
1972 hit for Sammy Davis Jr. Excuse me while I have a little tea.
You're gonna sing?
Yes, I'm going to
Oh,
sing.
cool.
I downloaded the karaoke version of The Candyman from the free GAL service from the Flint Public Library. You can also do it in the Genesee District Library. So if you play the music, I'll sing the song, and it's a funny one.
And there's
I shared it
somebody
with
that
neighbors and they
knows
like it.
how to do that, right?
Here we
Oh,
go.
cool. 'Cause I have no clue.
This piece, which I call
Yeah.
Lushy Man.
I can see you, Connie, back there dancing.
Hoses down the driveway,
down the driveway,
waters up the lawn.
waters up the lawn.
Keep the faucets running several minutes long. The flushy man.
Flushy man.
Oh, the flushy man can.
Oh, the flushy man can.
The flushy man can, cause he goes to pipes with phosphate, make the water good. You won't find him on Seymour,
My Seymour.
or at the flushing A.
Or at the flushing A.
But who keeps the water flowing every single day? The flushy man.
Flushy man.
Oh, the flushy man can.
Flushy man can.
The flushy man can. goes through pipes of phosphate, make the water good. The flushing man makes every toilet flush with a little old-fashioned. Hydro guards and hydrants make water gush while we drink our apps of pure water ration.
Yeah.
He's at the water pickup,
At the water pickup.
loads of lots of packs.
Lots of what the hell?
Find this Nestle water
Oh no.
and sends it all back. Flushing man.
Yeah, take it off, Gary.
Thank you very much. That was fun.
It really was.
Alright, that was pretty cool.
That was so fun. That was so fun. Thank you, Gary.
Okay, so Nadia wanted me to tell you guys she's doing henna, tattoos, display, whatever, out in the lobby. It's like $2 to $10 for a wrist bracelet, depends on what you want, but they're beautiful. So, I don't know how long they last, but I know they last several weeks, I think. So, thank you, Gary. Now, who do we have? Who do we have?
Can you read upside down or need to turn it?
Is that how you pronounce it?
It's me.
Oh, it's my roadie. It's my roadie.
Yeah, you're right.
This is my roadie.
Oh, yeah.
It's mixed media night.
Alright.
Yes.
About an hour ago, right?
So here we are. Let's see.
Jenny?
What? Okay. Let's see
Is
here.
that a naked picture?
Is it a naked picture? It may well be a naked. We have a wolf. This is Fashion Robot. That's my 7-year-old. There may be a naked picture. I don't know.
Naked 7-year-old?
It's decidedly unflattering if it is, but the truth must out. Ogres up above us. I don't know. No, I think I got the wrong notebook for the naked pictures.
I got that on my laptop, it's okay.
No, I mean the whatever. Anyhow, so here we are.
Mixed media.
Mixed media, yes. So first medium tonight is the ancient art of verse. Oh yes. There we are. Let's find it. Yes, and it's even the first. The medium is the message, and it's the very first word of the poem. Want to see my worm? All right. Let's see. So here's the poem. As yet untitled. No, it's not poetry, it's poverty. But the two go together, right? Can't have one without the other. Poverty, agony, misery. These can be redemptive and redeemed. Such is the kingdom of heaven beamed by satellite to your TV. Have you not felt... Oh, here I wrote in Greek. Oh, catharsis, there we go. Have you not felt the catharsis, the purge, of fear and of anger when you have seen, debased and degraded upon your screen, some deadbeat succumb to some primal urge? Eager for some share of fame, that is, of the spotlight, happy to say that he's been on TV, he'll show you, he'll tell you, often for free, all the ways we all know he ain't right. This is no purge, this is infusion. You revel in mocking the stupid and vile. You look down your nose and feel high for a while, and you dare not dispel the illusion. Poverty, misery, agony, these can be exploited and obscene. Edited for content with an eye to teens, Saturday night with the family. Thank you. All right, so this is also appropriate, seeing as I am, in fact, on camera. At least I think I am, right?
Yeah.
Hello, how you doing? Channel 17, how you doing?
I was a little worried.
Yes.
We didn't have a camera for a minute, but we got one.
Okay, so poem number 2 here, and then comes song, which will probably also mention the camera, because why not be thematic? Over there, let me see. It's my turn for the camera. Swift moving clouds bring this sunset to life. I'll fill up the memory card with the timer. Oh, okay. A record we'll have of the orange, the blue, the pink and reds and purples, the dapples on the lake, among the waves, the westward retreats into reds and blues and oranges, and then the advance through the dark of the moon, white after sandy yellow flecked upon the waves. Over there, let me see, it's my turn for the camera now. Low light, don't move it, let it linger in exposure, a record of the stars and clouds and starlight on the lake.
All right then.
I was getting into that whole description. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Like, I'm running away. See you guys.
So that clearly was inspired by children fighting over a camera. Can't imagine where I got that idea. Whoops. Okay, Brody, let's try not to pinch one's own hand. There we go. Yes. So, alrighty
You
then.
did sign that thing that you don't sue in case you get hurt up there, right?
Yeah, you can't see. Sign waiver, right?
And you're looking at the camera, so you get a
I am thoroughly
consent.
waived.
Okay.
Yes.
And now it's been recorded.
I am non-litigious. Yes.
Now let's.
Yes. In the writings of the church fathers, we are instructed to do many things, and one of them is to not go to law. So, don't take advantage of me, please. Okay.
Kind of
Okay. This song actually would be better if the guitar were in tune.
Yeah.
This song actually began sort of from a Mike Night a couple months ago, I guess February. There was a gentleman who showed up here and then contacted Jenny and then contacted a few of us, and he's helping to make Gary a movie star. These two young gentlemen from New York are doing a film about Flint and the water crisis and what have you. And they had me dress up as a homeless guy and put me under a bridge.
I was interviewing in front of the Grand Hall.
It wasn't much of a stretch. But they wanted a bow tie.
So anyway, I got thinking of the concept of decline porn and all that sort of thing. And that led to a song, which is equally applicable to our rural retreat as it is to Flint and such places. It's in water, it's in the air, it's on display, this descent and despair. You want to capture on camera these blue little towns with their little town blues, where no one would live if we were all free to choose. You want to capture on camera. Do they make you feel better? These unwashed and unlettered. You live with Now I revert to
I'll throw my own underwear up there.
Yeah, get after it, James.
Dude, that was awesome. Yeah. Who's the dude that's lead singer of Crash Test Dummies? Yeah.
He's Canadian.
I don't know,
That's all
but
I
you
know
got
about
that, yeah. That was pretty sweet. Again, good score. Good score. Next we have, for the better half, we have Mrs. Blum.
Am I pronouncing it? I say Blum because it sounds prettier, but
Yeah.
his father
It's
says
Bloom and Doom and
And I also say Blum because this is his father, so, you know.
I was gonna say you.
Okay.
She loves her father.
I am going to read a book written by Jay, with some help from everyone in the house. Everyone has kind of contributed a little bit here and there to the storyline. And I want to introduce the characters to you. This is Winston. He's a reptile. You'll hear about him in the story. This is the Pharaoh of Curved Space. I don't know if we'll quite make it to him, but we'll see. While I'm looking for the next picture, I just want to say that this is my first time up here, so please be patient with me.
Or anywhere else?
Play the theme from Rocky.
I don't know, I can't find George the House Snake, so it's okay. I am going to read the preface that I wrote for the book. His name is Winston. He smokes Pall Malls because his mama named him after a lesser brand of cigarettes that are for lesser men. He has to prove himself a man again and again. He likes his women taller than himself so he can look them straight in the eyes. Only for you, my dear. Rightly loving them, proving his manhood again and again. Yeah, baby, thank you, come again. He has a brother, George the House Snake, whose forked tongue is very popular with the ladies. George likes to be seen out in public after freshly shedding his skin. Makes him feel freaky clean. In addition to his cigarettes, Winston loves nothing more than habanero coffee. Well, maybe a woman whose only attribute larger than her breasts are her cojones. Woof. Winston and George get along fairly well, except when trying to decide which Leuven brother they should be for Halloween. Neither want to be Charlie, he's too straight-laced and all. So in the end, they give up and they go as the Monroe brothers instead. That way they both get to wear bolo ties. There's certain aspects of the storyline, names, and from all of the kids. I mean, they all do drawings, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. So give me 1 second. And
Woo,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Oh,
Laocoon. That's the other
art
one.
from Rome. Hey, it's religious here. It's okay. So that was the nakedness that I was referring to earlier on the computer. It wasn't anything totally graphic of us or anything.
It's so small.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm like really nervous.
You know, some of our videos have these little messages by them sometimes, like copyright material, you know, like.
Oh, that's a.
Or they'll say, sometimes they say banned in some countries.
Oh, okay.
and that's what.
There
Don't
we
be
go.
surprised if you notice that on our.
All right, you guys are gonna have to tell me when my time is up. So please, either that or when I like sweat off the stage. So let me know because this is really, really hot up here.
Okay, you're
All right.
done.
Chapter, really good. Chapter 1. Where does the hole go? Where do all the missing socks, the golf balls, your pride, the pencils, pens, Crayola marker caps, loose change, remotes, young loves, reform schemes, erectile functionalities end up? Is there a destination? A cosmic plot? Winston thought so. He sat in Neon Eats, the last place in 3 galaxies, besides a bake shop in Hammond, Indiana, where the proprietors, and drunken Mark, willfully and obsequiously disobeyed the Mitch-era anti-smoking ban, where a vaguely dragon-like reptilian with silver teeth, no number of Pall Malls could de-shine, could still light up and chain smoke with his serpentine pals. So who are these conspirators then? Asked a federophoric Alfred Kingsnake. Who, what, when, where, why, and how? The waitresses at Neon Eats do not have beehive hairdos. They actually have beehives in their hair. Fresh as honey around, huh? Said Lurleen Labradoodle when asked, and it keeps some of the folks from getting fresh. Lurleen has several PhDs in the hard sciences, especially the ones Winston finds especially hard. She poured him a fresh cup of his favorite habanero coffee and added her 2 cents to the conversation. The why would seem to me that they seek an increase in human, Alfredrick, Kingsnake, raised scales where eyebrows might otherwise be, sorry Shug, cosmic misery. She topped Alfredrick's coffee off too, wondered how could it be that every reptilian I know is a boob man? They feed on it, Alfredick looked as though he'd discovered that Spengler was, after all, right, and that hope and electricity were in fact the 2 fundamental forces of the universe. All the frustration, the angst, the lituist, the pushlust, the chagrin. Road trip, said Winston. It occurred to him that clues might be had in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Soon as he remembered the whereabouts of Elitoist Lake, he'd motor there too. Reverie took him. He thought of his modified 1984 Astro, held together by a combination of Bondo, alien tech, intergalactic mechanic descended from slime mold, and the divine grace of duct tape. He thought of road conditions on US 23, of the complete absence of habanero coffee and the oases on the Ohio Turnpike, of Dwight Yoakam, of an eye-stalk alien he met while smoking outside on a cold night in Shaker Heights, of the geological alteration of gypsum and coal, and where to find the best cubes of marcasite. Some nice ones in Lake Huron, just off .0 Bark. Of the cyber shakes, one quaffed at Zilbags at a hyperspace way station between galaxies. And he came to, noticing that Alfredrick and Lurleen had moved over to the diner's blackboard, erased the specials, and Fun Boy 3, and were arguing over an equation that purported to demonstrate the existence of micro wormholes on minivan floors and in washer-dryer sets. Lurleen insisted that someone out there had such technologies as were needed to bring forth such wormholes at need or will. In retrospect, Winston would wonder how none of them noticed the bandicoot in the corner booth, seemingly engrossed in a hardcover first edition of Vic Tayback's autobiography.
I'm leaving you with that. It's the dude that reminds me of Roy Orbison, but way better looking.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very true.
Yes, we do want to mention that we have a host tonight. Her name is Connie White. She's doing a great job. The last venue I was at Jenny's art walk over here.
Woo!
This
Urban Art Fair.
Is that what it was? The Urban Art Fair. And we had a good time. The weather was a little shaky, but you know, you can't have everything.
It was so much fun to see everybody's faces big like that. I just thrilled me to death. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to see everybody's face up on that building, and we did make it happen. So Ray and Robb, or Jay and Rob Anthony are Jay Roland and Rob Anthony were the ones that did that. So that's great.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
And you and Nick were working just getting it down there, and we appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
I think it's Rob's equipment.
I think it was Steven Zach's projector.
Is that whose it was?
Yeah. From Flip Project.
It was for
Yeah,
the
it was nice.
Done some nice stuff.
Look, Nick's painting.
Is that okay? Depends what
Just
you
don't paint a penis on there again.
Not again?
Just the one time?
Just the big one. That's the big one.
Yeah. Got it.
That was actually Craig Brown's painting there that I left on there last month.
We always have fun down here collaborating. Start out with an old Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
Kind of grew up with that rockabilly stuff, and as tried as I may, it never did leave my head. So, well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman, they're gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here till I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. Tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream was back down street, cavorting in Davenport. I followed you, big river, when you called. Then you took me to St. Louis, later on, down the river. A freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and she went on down the low. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman, they're gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here till I die. I want you better down by Baton Rouge, River Queen. Roll it on. Take that woman on down, New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough. Dump my blues down to the Gulf. She loves you, big river, more than me. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman, they're gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here till I die. I'm gonna sit right here till I die. Old Johnny Cash.
That's great.
Now, let's see what else we got here. Kind of in the country mode tonight. I've done this song down here, but it's been a long time. A lot of people are into their ancestry, their roots, where they come from, that kind of thing. And they got websites you can go on and check it. You can do a lot of footwork yourself and find out things that, depending on how your own family, kept records and things. But I got back about as far as my, maybe great-grandfather. And I started out finding things I didn't need to know. So I would personally I would suggest might be some stuff back there better left and rest. If you know what I mean. I'll bring this up just a little bit here. This song is called My Bloodline Has Made Me Who I Am. And you can't really argue that. Granddaddy was Irish Cherokee, ran moonshine from here to Tennessee, spent half his life in the Montgomery County jail. Grandma, she got drunk and left all her kids on her mama's front steps. Nobody's heard from her since she got killed. I come from a long line of losers, half outlaws and half boozers. I was born with a shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie, a little redneck, and I'm always a suspect. My bloodline has made me who I am. take a look at your family history. It just might explain a thing or two about you. Because no matter how high or low, where you travel or how far you go, your bloodline has made you who you are. And as for me, hell, I come from a long line of losers, half outlaws and half boozers, and I was born with a shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie, a little redneck, and I'm always a suspect. My bloodline has made me who I am, and your bloodline has made you who you are.
Yeah.
The apple only falls so far from the tree, right? Yeah, let me see. Got one more. Haven't done this song out before. You know Bob Dylan song. Yeah. Got Dylan fans everywhere you go, man. He left his mark.
Who's the roadie again?
Well, I'm supposed to. I think I can handle it.
He's late.
I just want to get this
Hey,
up to
Nick,
the
you wanna
height
be the roadie?
of kind of the height of the mic, I guess, James.
We told James he could be the roadie just until he hit somebody in the face with a mic again, and then he ended up getting him.
I hope they're paying you good for that.
Everybody's a critic, especially you.
Oh, she's on her case tonight. I think that's going to be okay.
Oh, he's got a kazoo. Awesome.
I
You know what that was, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Eventually.
I'm a big fan of anything
I'm
loud.
starting to expand my musical talents just slightly.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah, as soon as I get done. Okay. This will be kind of a party type song. I'm sure everybody who knows Bob Dylan or his work has heard this. Rainy Day Woman, number 12.
Oh, we need to try.
Well, that's it, you know, on the record, you know, you clearly hear that in the intro, the trombone section.
Yeah.
And, my trombone skills are a little weak, so this is the closest I could come to it.
Anyone have a tambourine?
Well, they'll stone you when you're trying to be so good. They'll stone you just like they said they would. They'll stone you when you're trying to go home. And they'll stone you when you're there all alone. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Well, they'll stone you when you're walking along the street. They'll stone you when you're trying to keep your seat. They'll stone you when you're walking on the floor. They'll stone you when you're walking through the door. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody would get stoned. Okay. Well, they'll stone you when you're at the breakfast table. They'll stone you when you are young and able. They'll stone you when you're trying to make a buck. They'll stone you and then they'll say good luck. But I would not feel so all alone. And everybody would get stoned. Well, they'll stone you when you're walking all alone. They'll stone you when you are walking home. They'll stone you and they'll say that you are brave. And they'll stone you when they set you in the grave. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. But I
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm pretty polite before this.
But I decided, well, I'll learn something I ain't done for a long time again, you know? So this one's Penny Lane I'm gonna do.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do a couple others, you know, another beat on maybe one by the association. Let's see, you ready?
Oh, yeah, and I'm just like adjusting stuff.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
I can go?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
what am I waiting for?
Okay.
Oh, they have one key. And let's see. Penny Lane, there is a barber sharing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know. And all the people that come and go, stop and say hello. On the corner is a baker and motor car. Little children that went in behind his back. And the baker never wears a mask. In the pouring rain, very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. And my every good, every color is sky. That's me wild. An hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. And whispers and finger pies. I said, meanwhile, behind the little walk around about. Pretty verses selling copies on the tray. Though she feels as if she's in a play, she is every way. And later, barber shares shapes another customer. You see the baker sitting waiting for trim, and the pipe and Russian sings. When the pouring rain is very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. When beneath the blue suburban skies, Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. When beneath the blue suburban skies, Penny Lane. But take it back to when I was I was still growing up in Chicago, and this song here is called Our Day's Night. It's been a hot, all right. It's been a hot. Is there a drummer here?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, there's
Somebody
something.
get on there.
Alright, jump on.
Yeah, I meant to ask that. Anybody else want to join in on guitars or anything?
Oh, James plays
You're all
everything,
welcome
doesn't he?
singing. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a dog. But when I get on you, I find it that you make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy me things. And it's working gonna do a song by, and you remember a band called The Association?
Oh,
A band called Cherries. One of the guys was originally from Flint, you too, you know, in that band.
Nice.
Yeah, so. There's a lot of people come out of Flint who really do well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in.
Let's see.
It's like a punk.
Okay, this one's called Cherries. Anybody wants to sing along or anything, they're welcome to. Okay. Cherish is the word I use to describe. Oh, I'm a little out of tune. Let me check this real quick. Put that on a little break. You got that on break, huh? Hopefully I'm not tuning it on. Strum that guitar a little hard. Really put it out of tune. Okay. Cherish is the word I use to describe all the feelings that I have hiding here for you inside. You don't know how many times I wish that I had told you. Don't know how many times I wish that I could hold you. You don't know how many times I wish I could mold you into someone who can cherish me as much as I cherish you. Cherish is the word and more than a prize. The feeling in my heart each time I realize that I am not gonna be the one to share your dreams. That I am not gonna be the one to share your schemes. That I am not gonna be the one to share what seems to be the life that you can cherish as much as I cherish yours. Oh, I'm beginning to think, and it's never found the words that could make you find me. That there's the right amount of letters, just the right sound that could make you hear, make you see that you are driving me out of my mind. Oh, I could say I need you, then you realize that I want you just like 1,000 other guys who say they love you with all the rest of their lives, when all they wanted was to touch your face, your hands, gaze into your eyes. Cherish is a word I use to describe all the feeling that I have. I didn't for you inside. You don't know how many times I wish that I had told you. You don't know how many times I wish that I could hold you. You don't know how many times I wish I could mold you into someone who can cherish me as much as I cherish you. And I do, I lost everything. Cherish you. Cherish is the word. Thank you, everybody.
We are having a feast and festival of apologies on stage. Thank you for your patience. We will now present Christopher Jones, who will present some amazing writing and poetry and stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah.
My name is Christopher Jones.
Hello.
Hi there. What I'm going to give you guys, hey, check out my henna tattoo. It's Triforce.
Wow, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, where was that at? that?
I got it from Nadia over
Here,
there.
can you show it one more time?
How much?
Can you show it one more time and
It
I'll
was only
zoom in on
$3.
it?
Only $3.
Oh,
That bad tattoo? Bad as in sweet, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All the kids
I'm
are saying
between
that.
generations.
Yeah, it's like bad man
I still
pajama.
say
Like
bad
everybody knows
man.
what you mean. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. They say they know what I mean. So.
Okay, so what I'm going to give you guys is just, this is from the Shadow Guard, which is, I think I told you guys before, I write a lot of shadow stuff. Let me give you some context. The Shadow Guard is a story about these people who live on these floating islands above a sea of clouds.
Wow.
These particular people live in Raven's Loft. And what happens from time to time is that a ladder opens up in the sky, like Jacob's ladder from the Bible. And just like Jacob's ladder from the Bible, an angel comes out. But it's kind of a monstrous, titanic figure, and they can like shoot lightning and fire and stuff. It's pretty cool, except for the people who have to go and fight them.
so
James is a bad guy.
So let me just get right on into it. This is a particular air guardsman. Her name is Hazel Patterson. And this is just as the siren goes off. Okay. Hazel Patterson was scared. No, worse than that. She was paralyzed with fear. She was in the Firefly district of Raven's Loft. Today had been a dreadfully awful day. She had been assigned to clean out the Firefly stables, by itself a heap of nonsense. For starters, the stable was huge. It was 50 feet on all sides and stretched into the air about as high. Secondly, Fireflies were sentient, of course, and it didn't make any sense they couldn't clean out their own mess. They didn't go to the bathroom in the stables. They went to the bathroom over the clouds. Sometimes they hung their asses out over the edge of the floating island and had their bowel movements that way. Or they went into the air by themselves and did it that way. So Hazel didn't have that to clean, thank the dreamer. But fireflies were pigs in other ways. Their tails lashed back and forth when they slept, which is why at least half the beds had grooves cut into the walls behind them. They were vulgar. At least a few of them were, and they were always the ones she ended up being stuck with come patrols. The air inside the stables was hot and thick. Sweat beaded on Hazel's forehead as she moved the broom around. There were two main sources of light, a globe candle on the table and a standing lamp over by the doorway. There was a long table in the center of the stables that was barely ever used because the average firefly ate his or her food outside 99 times out of 100. Open windows would have been nice, rather than the swing doors on the roof, which seemed to be opened and closed to no reasonable period of the day or season. With that, Hazel Patterson would have had something else to look at other than the chipped floorboards, the chipped table in the center of the room, and the two overturned cots from fireflies that had woken up too quickly. Oh, the front door was open, sure, but the only view that gave you was that of two redwoods, something that the Firefly district of Red Hill had in abundance. Hazel frowned. There were shed scales everywhere. Tomato red, pine green, gold, bronze, silver. In the meager light of the globe candle, the scales twinkled dully, like faraway ladders. She was working on sweeping them off the table when the alarm sounded, making Hazel jump into the air. She let out a small yip that made her sound like a poodle that had gotten struck with a newspaper. The broom she was holding slipped out of her grasp at the same time, and the tip of it nearly poked her in the eye. Outside, the alarm horn was shrill and wailing, but under the thick walls of the stable it was baritone deep. "What the heck?" Hazel muttered. Her mouth was dry and her voice was thin. Her hands curled around a broom that was no longer in her grip. This wasn't supposed to happen. There wasn't supposed to be an angel attack, not now. "I'll go outside," she thought to herself. "I'll go outside and see it's just a drill." They'd had plenty of drills. When those happened, everybody indoors was to go to that building's cellar. Every building had one. And wait until a peace guardsman came by and knocked 4 times. Hazel smiled to herself. It will be a drill. I'll walk outside and there will be a lone firefly in the skies above and its tail will be green just like always. It will be dark too, because it was always dark. All at once, the thickness of the stable seemed to yield away from her. It had pushed her mind and her mind had pushed right back. But she went outside, and instead of a dark sky, Hazel was greeted by one that was a deep and sick-looking red. It was the color of alien blood. And the firefly soaring high above the town, its tail was not green but yellow. It carved a figure 8 in the air, or at least it would have had its turns been smooth and relaxed. Instead, they were sharp and straight, the movements of the scared. "Oh," said Hazel in a small voice. Her knees felt like they would give out from under her, and her stomach folded in on itself. She could not breathe. She could not blink. Her mind was a tangled mess of dark and terrible images, of immense streams of fire and lightning slashing across the sky, of small and fragile figures being knocked off their mounts into the toxic clouds below. She fell to her knees, a young woman, really a girl, with curly black hair and brown eyes that seemed strangely like perfect circles. She looked at her hands, a very light brown that suddenly looked deathly white. She placed them over her face. "No," she said weakly, "I don't want to." She shuddered, and her sleeveless red cloak listed in the slight and chilling wind. "No, I can't. I am afraid."
Oh, we have another
Justin
guitarist.
Scanlon.
I like guitarists.
I'm
a typical
too many guitar players.
That is perfect.
This one's called American Gothic.
Yeah.
I feel like a second-hand painting, loving emotions are in restraint. You be the brush, I'll be the canvas. We can close American Gothic, happen like a pitchfork. American Gothic, take me to the harvest. Rigid faces and a porcelain silence. Tension builds into modified violence. You be the camera, I'll be the actor. We can pose American Gothic, happy like a pitchfork. American Gothic, take me to the harvest. Wearing faces, an unknown audience. They laugh at distress from a luxurious distance. There are clouds and smiles. There are canyons for miles. There are clouds and smiles. There are canyons for miles. Oh, American Gothic, happy like a pitchfork. American Gothic,
And this one goes out to everybody whose heart has been broken, carefully sliced and diced, rendered as a fine pâte foie gras, and served at an exclusive delicatessen. It's New Moon Kisses. Falling like a token in a slot machine, and all the time we spent cannot be saved. I'll go take a twilight walk among my idols and dig my heart a little grave. But then a new moon comes down and kisses me, fresh from a cradle in the sky. A perfect new moon, she comes and kisses me, bathes me in the shadows, in the shadows of her light. The room I'm sitting in crowds me, memories of you flood through my mind. You know I want to touch you, baby, but it's just imaginary hands. And a distant mirror is all I find. But then the new moon comes down and kisses me, fresh from her cradle in the sky. A perfect new moon, she comes and kisses me, leaves me in the shadows, in the shadows of her light. The stars are falling into my ashtray, leaving gray, not silver stains. They seem to rain in acid whispers to etch all our hearts with pain. But then the new moon comes down and kisses me, fresh from her cradle in the sky. A perfect new moon, she comes and kisses me, bathes me in the shadows. A new moon comes down and kisses me, fresh from her cradle in the sky. A perfect new moon, she comes and kisses me, bathes me in the shadows, in the shadows of her life.
Magic, Justin. Got the magic hands.
We're also going backwards in time. This one's dedicated to a good buddy of mine, Mike Destrella, and it's a tune that's actually by Josh White. It's called, Yeah, Where Were You, Baby? I looked at every barroom, and I searched from coast to coast. Your scarcely low-cost housing, baby, the one I needed you most. And where were you, baby? Where my heart went out. You look at standing, baby, in all this darkness and doubt. And I looked at window grates, all the summer Republicans, romance, and Southern states. my baby to put my fire out. It takes you, baby, and all this darkness and doubt. And I tried to replace you, baby, with a streetwalker named Desire. Price from so high, hell, I couldn't afford to try. 'Cause it takes you, my baby, to put my fire out. It takes you, baby, and all this darkness and doubt. But tonight I think I'm gonna take some good advice. Gonna look around and find something that's really nice. Perhaps a banker's daughter. If her papa is a cuss, well, I hope to do to her what a father does to us. And she'll have a fancy shack, oh yeah, fancy Cadillac. She'll be studying the maniac. And we'll have a little ride. We'll play a little gin. We'll have another ride. Tune some music in, we'll have another ride. Just to get a little glow. We'll have another ride. To make the conversation flow. Then we'll have another ride. We'll play a little gin. We'll have another ride. And play some more gin. And we'll have a little gin. And we'll play a little ride. Then we'll suddenly realize that we're getting kinda high. And then we're gonna turn the lights down low to keep the bulbs from getting hot. And we'll play a little game called Yes and No. Oh, come on, why not? So tonight I think I'm gonna get someone swell so I can wake up in the morning miserable as hell. When eggs cost more than butter and cheese costs more than cake. Oh yeah, come back soon, baby. Think what a gal that you could make. Come back, baby. Now don't you tell me we're through. I'd like to walk. Not like last time, the other 14,000 other times. This time, baby, I'd like to walk out on you. Thank you.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Joe?
Yes.
You're sitting here, you're gonna let us keep saying,
I was
it's
just saying my name over
It looks like Joe.
You're feeling his ego over
Oh,
here.
okay. I got it.
So it's time to go, Joe.
coming forth.
Is it Joe's first time on the stage?
No, actually.
Is
no.
it?
No.
On this stage?
On this stage?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It is.
Where's the carpet? Where's the carpet? Where's the carpet?
If you don't remember, then maybe you didn't, so we don't know.
Things for me to plug in and hit you with?
What kind of, is this like, what kind of show? Is that before or after the show?
You don't.
Boy, this guy looks very tough. I don't want to fight this guy. I don't know.
Did he just ask you if he could hit you in the face with a mic?
That's what I thought he said.
WWE style.
Oh, I didn't realize that was that kind of show.
Gotta do a little lesson.
I'm here. It's that kind of show.
It's that kind of show.
It doesn't matter if
I thought you had to pay extra for it to be in that kind of show. Oh, keep that in the deal. Keep that in the deal. It looks like I'm like in Kanye West's basement or something.
Sweet.
But yeah,
I know,
it's
right?
sweet.
Of course,
It's
my
sweet.
roommate might object to that.
Oh,
He
yeah.
lives down there, so.
Oh, yeah?
You can't go in my basement. That's somebody else's head.
Oh. That's
It might
pretty good.
look like this. He's a musician too. So.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Look over here. Look over here.
Oh yes, I hope you have panorama or the IMAX lens to cover all this.
Oh, I
Fat
do.
man vision, that's what you need.
Yeah, well, edit it in there, okay?
Okay. You got the good audio? You hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Am I loud? Am I loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
What?
Okay. Just making sure, because, you know, you don't want any technical difficulties when you're doing stuff on stage. You know, this is cool vibes. Cool vibes. And I love Flint. I love coffee. I love coffee. I'm on other assorted treats, you know, because I am big. I gotta reconsider this whole starving artist thing because I don't think I'm doing it right. I am. If you're for the vision impaired, I am overweight. I think Ray Charles could even like listen to my voice and like, oh, that he's saying his vowels really fat. I'm pretty sure Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder could be like, oh, that's a fat guy. His words are like 400 pounds. Which is awesome. It was cool. I hope you have, if you're paying me, Nick, I hope you have enough canvas to spread because there's a lot of space to cover.
I'm pretty good at stick figures.
Okay, pay me like your French models. Okay.
Just paint the back window of his car.
Yeah.
Get his whole family in there.
But I am from Flint. Was born in Flint. I go to college in Flint, which is awesome because when you get your degree, you also get street cred, which is great. Really comes in handy when you're at a business meeting because you keep your pimp hand strong. So I like it. But being in Flint, you deal with things. This is not a normal town. People don't talk to each other normally, and you know, me being an example. But people don't talk to each other normally in this town. I went to rallies, which is always a good place to start a story because I frequent there a lot. I don't know if you knew that. But in between the rallies over down the street, Saginaw Street, I don't know if you're familiar with that location, but there is usually 9 times out of 10 there's a homeless guy in between the box that you yell your food in or your order for your food in and the place where you pick up your food at. You know, just like, you know, because you were guilty about stopping over at rallies in the first place. You know, because you already got guilt. You also had to add the social fabric of like, oh, I don't have any money, even though I do, because I'm stopping at rallies, but really I don't.
He works for the Burger King guy.
But he's like, you know, and he can't really, I feel even bad, like, you know, 1 out of 5 people in Flint are going hungry, and there's fat people like me walking around. I'm a horrible example. I think all the food's going to me and not going anywhere else. At least that's how it appears to me, I don't know. But, I don't know, Flint is a weird place. I did live downtown Flint, which was awesome. Well, kind of. You know, not, you know, minus the water and everything like that. But I lived over Riverfront, and there used to be a homeless guy there quite frequently. And he's like, oh, you got some money. I'm like, no. But one day I went up to my apartment, and I decided to give him some food. And, you know, so I came down with a big grocery sack full of food, and we had a heart-to-heart. We looked at each other's eyes, we're like, you know, here's some food. This will get you through the day, maybe tomorrow. And then like we had, you know, his eyes watered up a little bit, my eyes watered up a little bit. Like, yeah, maybe we can make it. And so he started to walk away, and he got down about 10 paces, and he turned around and said, "Hey, what do you think? What do you think about this?" And he hands me back the food. He's like, "There's Slim Fast in it, by the way." He's like, does it look like I need to lose weight to you, motherfucker? Like, does it look like I need to go on a Slim Fast Atkins diet? No, I can barely get any food around here. And but the thing that perplexed me, he said, but hey, it looks like you need a little bit more. It looks like you need this food more than me. A little bit too fat around the edges. Which perplexed me, because like, I have edges, but I'm fat around. That's a whole nother level of fatness right there. I have Andrews be fat around. And so, obviously the Slim Fast didn't work. It's not working. Needless to say. But yeah, people just talk to each other around here just differently. And I don't know, we don't care. In Flint, that's what I love. Like some things in Flint, we just don't care about. I mean, like certain things. And when I'm talking about, I'm like, I love being a comedian because you have the right to say whatever you want and probably won't get in trouble. But you know, at Flint.
It's always like that.
Tell me more, I'm listening.
What?
Anything. Anything I want.
Anything.
Oh boy.
But
Yeah.
I don't give a shit anymore. And I don't give a shit anymore, like, if you hear the news, everything like that, you know, people are, you know, talking about the, you know, people going into, like, transgender issues and whatnot. You know, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit who's taking a shit next to me. I don't. What is this fascination with who's taking a shit next to me? It doesn't fucking matter. If you're regular or a decaf, whatever. As long as you're taking a shit, you keep on going. I'm tired of it. There's a lot of things to be worried about than who's taking a shit next to me. There's a lot of things I gotta worry about. How about ISIS for one? Or how about that douchebag in Russia? How about that? The Vladimir Putin? How about that guy in North Korea with the bad haircut? How about that dude? There's a lot of things to be worried about. That guy needs a barber. There's a lot of things I need to be worried about. Then who's taking a shit next to me? How about the fact that in the water in the sink, it looks like the water I just took a shit in? I think that's a good place to fucking start instead of fucking worrying about who's taking a shit next to me.
Amen.
Thank you. I also do children's shows and parties and weddings, followed up by the annulment right afterwards.
You dress up like a clown?
I do.
Okay.
If you pay me extra.
Oh.
You can do anything with me as long as you pay me extra. I'm very open-minded. Let's put it that way.
What if we paid you in face paint?
Yeah. But, I don't know, I just had to get that shit off my chest. And that was both metaphorically and, yeah. But, I'm fat, so I'm gonna get off the stage before I break the stage, before I wreck myself. So, thank you very much, Flint. I love Flint. I love Good Beans Cafe. The water, the coffee's awesome. It's unleaded. I highly recommend you get some more coffee because it's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, I broke the stage.
Okay, now we get somebody to come up and adjust the mic.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry,
Can I just
Joe.
say that was the best point I've heard on this issue, that I would be more offended if Vladimir Putin was shit next to me.
Exactly. I'm that
Like, seriously.
Right on.
Seriously.
So,
Yeah, you probably have a bear in there with him.
I gotta get some water.
That's dangerous.
thanks,
Keep
Joe.
bears out of our
All right,
back.
guys.
Yeah.
We got next.
Wow, that's true.
Daniel.
I have to represent myself. June 11th, I have a show at the Flint local. I think there's a cover charge. So come support me so I can get some money.
Yeah!
At the local.
You can see his
Said June 11th?
You're happy with the camera?
Can we see it? Can we
Oh,
hear
yeah.
him though? That's
Yeah.
the question.
That's not up to me.
Did you hit him in the face with a mic yet?
Yeah, well, you can say you hit him in the face, then you know it's perfect.
I didn't get hit, so. I'm still upset about David Bowie dying, so I'm going to play Ziggy Stardust. Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Will Healy and the Sliders from Mars. He played it left hand, played it too far. Became a special man, then we were to play it.
Oh.
Andy Warhol.
That is a good one, but I just like to listen
Okay,
to
what
it.
do you know how to play? How about that? What's your
Smoke on
best
the
song?
Water.
Smoke on the Water.
Oh, this is a song written by David Spade when he was in Alice in Chains.
Oh.
One day it's you, another says I'm lucky I met you. I don't care what you think unless it is about me. I travel through a tube and end up in your infection. It's called Ooze. Basic good
free money.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have a Mrs. B.
Yay!
But hold on a second. You want to jump in here real quick?
Can I do that?
Nadia has an announcement, like
Yay!
a community thing.
I mean, a plug-in. I'm plugging in a thing.
Oh, well, you can stand there. Well, you can't.
Okay.
They can hear you, though. That's the only thing.
All right. Good evening again, citizens of the open mic. I have a thing. This thing is a save the date flyer for Lady Fest Flint. Yes.
That's right. Here, show me the
Lady
flyer.
Fest Flint. Somebody say, what's a Lady Fest?
What's a lady
Fest?
Festival of
Great
ladies.
question. Lady Fest.
Show it again.
Lady Fest.
Wait, but you gotta hold still, because I'm not good at zooming in as it is.
Lady Best?
Okay.
Lady Fest.
Yes.
As in a lot of ladies.
Oh.
A festival of women.
Ah,
Can you wear them?
All right. I think that kind of speaks to the
That's
spirit.
not your girlfriend.
Will
sitting
be
next to you.
festive looking.
I know what you're talking about. All right, here's Nadia's announcement.
Thanks. Okay. Save the date, Lady Fest Flint, September 16th and 17th at the Flint Local. Lady Fest Flint. Somebody say, what is Lady Fest Flint?
What is Lady Best Flint?
Good question. Lady Fest Flint is inspired by Lady Fest, which is an arts and cultural and music festival for and about not just women, but anyone who identifies in any way, across the gender spectrum, and allies and trans women and such. So we got live art, music, and performances, and speakers, and possibly vendors, and all kinds of crazy art, cool things that support and empower women and allies and so on. And all that we are can achieve and can do. That's a lot thrown at you. Save the date, it's gonna be great. I have flyers. Here. And we're doing that.
September what?
September 16th and 17th.
Yeah, right? I know, right? She's like, she can't sit still. And it's like, I'm so retarded.
We haven't hit the 100th cup. We need 100 cups. That's what it is.
Oh, yes. All right, I'm sorry, Mrs. B. Can you forgive me?
You are absolutely okay.
Woohoo! See?
Blame it on the heat. It's the heat.
I know, right? Yeah, you know. What's this about?
I knew a chipper tooth. Did he play for the Braves?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Words. Words are containers. They contain the ability to build or destroy. Words contain power. More power than you can control. When words are released, they can shift the atmosphere. Your words leave an impression as long as they don't fall on a deaf ear. Words create change in thoughts, mindsets, and attitudes. Words of love, encouragement, and strength. Now that's some soul food. I receive the containers of your words and open them to see. Are they sent to destroy or build me? Words, when I receive them, they impact the very nature of my being. I don't accept words not authorized by my risen King. I take words and dissect them to apply. Study words spoken and read to understand the why. Words are containers. They obtain the ability to build or destroy. So let your spoken words be containers of peace, love, and joy. Don't receive every word spoken in your life. Some words spoken are gift-wrapped knives. And be careful what you speak. Them same words, one day you might have to eat. Written, orated, regurgitated, demonstrated, or sang. Words are seeds planted. What fruit will it bring?
Well, that was Mrs. B. What does the B stand for?
Brennis.
Brennis.
Yes, that's my
Oh,
name.
that was cool. I could have pronounced that, I think. All right, now we have Ashley. Maybe. Is she ready? She said she was ready. I double checked.
Ashley.
Ashley. To the
Make sure you set your new tattoo.
Bueller. There she is.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that.
Madam Secretary.
Then you got a new title.
There we go.
Secretary.
Okay, the first one I'm gonna do is called Coffee and Cigarettes. Coffee and cigarettes are my only escape. I got my cup of joe, my pack of strokes, and I'm on my way downtown to set up shop and sing my cares away. So won't you sing with me, 'cause it's cold outside and I'm feeling kind of lonely. Friday nights are always the same in this town. I'm looking up, but I'm feeling kind of down. So I'll light this cigarette and smoke the night away and hope that Saturday will be the day when everything feels okay. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Coffee and cigarettes are best when shared with you. We'll go to Waffle House or your mom's house and share a cup or two. Yeah, I have friends, they have friends, and they have parties, and I'm so awkward. So what do you say? Just as friends, we see a movie this weekend. Alright, okay. 'Cause Friday nights are always the same in this town. I'm looking up, but I'm feeling kind of down. So I'll light this cigarette and smoke the night away. And I hope that Saturday will be the day when everything feels okay. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Thank you.
Switch to guitar now.
Where's your roadie? Oh, here he comes. Ashley comes with her own roadie.
Oh, I don't know, right?
Okay, the next song I'm gonna do is called San Francisco. Would you tell me everything you said to her while still saying the same thing to me? I really hope you know that everything I do, I'm doing I'm gonna do is called Ours. Elevator buttons and morning air. Stranger silence makes me wanna take the stairs. If you were here, we'd laugh about their vacant stares. But for now, my time is theirs. It seems like there's always someone who disapproves. They'll judge it like they know about me and you. But the verdict comes from those with nothing else to do. The jury's out. My choice is you. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine in life. Makes love work hard. The stakes are high. The water's rough. This love is ours. You never know what people have up their sleeves. Ghosts from your past gonna jump out at me. Lurking in the shadows with their lip gloss smiles. But I don't care, 'cause right now you're mine. And we'll say, don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine in life. Makes love work hard. The stakes are high. The water's rough. This love is ours. It's not theirs to speculate if it's wrong. And your hands are tough, but they are where mine belong. And I'll fight their doubt and give you faith with this song for you. 'Cause I love the gap between your teeth. I love the riddles that you speak. And any snide remarks from my father about your tattoos will be ignored. 'Cause my heart is yours. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine in life. Makes love work hard. The stakes are high. The water's rough. But this love is ours. Thank you.
Well, we're down to 3 people and we've got plenty of time. No, I'm just kidding. You guys got about 10 minutes at max, 'cause we're at 9:21. So.
Oh, is it really 9:21 already?
Yeah. We got 3 people
Wow.
left.
Dude, I didn't realize it was
So
that late.
our
Okay.
next guest, Robb.
What are you promoting, Rob?
Myself, my brand, my crotch. No, funny story about my crotch. No, it's very, very true. I have like a skin tag on my waistband. Those look kind of gross. I'm sure other people have them. Like they're moles, but they're raised up. Found out apple cider vinegar is so acidic it helps remove them. So recently, yeah.
Just
And it works.
get a pair of
It's already working. It's only been like 3 days. So what you do, you don't cut it off, it just bleeds. God, Jenny. Listen, I'll tell you. Just take a cotton ball, you just soak it in apple cider vinegar, you put it on there with like a Band-Aid, and you just let it sit there until it dries up, and it'll just flakes off. So back to the crotch thing, every time I pee now, like, I unzip my pants and it's just apple cider vinegar. Is all I smell, so I'm like, you know, that's gonna be a weird story to tell the dude at the urinal next to me when he looks over, he's like, "Something smells like apple cider vinegar." I'm just like, "Oh, it's my pants." It's like, oh yeah, yeah, no, and it's like, what am I pickling down there? I don't know. What do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear like fun, upbeat tunes.
Yeah.
Or like more depressing stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm really good at the depressing
Play
stuff.
the-
So I
play
think
a
that's what you're
happy
gonna get
one.
no matter what. I don't know happy songs. I'm happy in a tree, and I like to climb with the monkeys. That's what you get. That's all. That's it. That's a happy song for you.
Wow, that was quick. Extra time.
Thank you, everybody. I see you walking, but all I can think about is kielbasa sausage, your butt cheeks is warm. I check my dipstick, you need lubrication, honey. My kielbasa sausage has just got to perform. Now I've been set loose, I'm shooting my juice right in your caboose. Now I can get it on. I see you walking, but all I can think about is Dianetics, butt cheeks is warm. I check the dipstick, you need lubrication, honey. My kielbasa sausage has just got to perform. Now I've been set loose, I'm shooting my juice. I'm right now in your caboose. Now get it on. Now get it on. Get it on. Dianetics truly much better than Krishna. Dianetics truly much better indeed. All you people here tremendous, such a people in the middle. Now you're smoking up a big ass bowl of weed with me and KG. Alright, oh yeah. Oh my God! All the ladies in the house say yeah, yeah. Come on, you motherfucker, say a prayer. And Vice, you got to pipe there. Motherfucker, oh, you motherfucker, you know what time it is. It's Tenacious D time, you motherfucker, go! Fuck yeah! There you go. There's your happy.
Yeah. Woo! Yes.
That was a Tenacious D song.
We're definitely.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to get a blocked in some country rating. Blocked in some countries.
That's what I always play. I walk around my house all day in my underwear because I work from home, so I don't have to get dressed at all. So
Maybe that's why you get the skin tag. Maybe you should wear the underwear.
I feel like maybe I should just go completely freeform. But my roommates bring girls over occasionally, so I always play that song in my underwear whenever they bring a strange girl over the house. That's kind of like how I break them in. I'm just like, this is what you're gonna see.
You ever get scared off?
No.
Have you ever called the police?
Most of them just come into my room. And I just
yeah.
It's like a siren song. Yes. Oh, the sound of my voice. have time for one more? Hostess.
Hostess with the mostess. Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of
You got, as long as it's not a 10-minute phone, you're
Oh, challenge accepted.
So
That's what they said last time.
we got dirty and we got blues now.
This one's an original. Everybody gather round. There's a new attraction here in town. Tell your friends, neighbors too, that the ringmaster's about. Sing his tune. La da, la da da da. Once had a strong man, bearded lady too, till the jealous contortionist ran them both through. The sword swallower took all the blame. They were her blades and such. It was her shame. The whole show went for a scare as a ringmaster proudly fell to his bed. Lost his entire show, so he offered the devil his very soul. The devil returned with a small black box, rod and iron, all covered in locks. Well, the ringmaster was in for quite the surprise, and what he saw inside took his very side. It had 10,000 teeth, 8,000 eyes, and 6,000 ears, to the 4,000 cries. This demon, you'll see, will test your wit. It'll even make you shake right where you sit. Now its tendrils will reach from beyond the ring as it smiles at us as I start to sing. Now it's me, I'm all alone, just this creature beside me in this pile of bones. Yeah, you know, the 3 stages of Robb.
That was a good combo there.
I do what I can with
Who's
what I
next?
got.
Yeah. Who's next? Oh boy. I'm just gonna go with the last name. I am Jarrett. It's a big deal for me to have a mic in my boots. There we go.
I'm sure it's
Oh, thank you. Not that you really have trouble hearing me. Okay, our next person, I'm not gonna obliterate your first name, but your last name's Jarrett? Hey. What was your first name, honey?
Ryver. My first name's Ryver.
River?
Yeah. My name's Ryver Jarrett. I'm gonna tell y'all some jokes. Can I grab this?
Yeah, it's hot, but go ahead.
How y'all doing?
Good.
That's cool. I'm doing alright. I didn't go to work today.
Good.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's always cool.
Me neither.
Kinda scary. But, yesterday, I was at work and my boss called and was like, Ryver, I need you to clean my room. So I got the mop ready and went in there, almost swept, and then I left his room, swept the rest of the shop, mopped the shop, and he got there and he was like, Ryver, you didn't clean my room. And I was like, yeah, no. I was gonna, and then I just didn't. And I don't know, that's kind of why I didn't go today. I just caught the bus downtown like I was gonna go. I was like, I'm feeling like walking around downtown today. I did that. I just kind of walked around, looked at stuff, Like, went to Atwood Stadium. He was like doing soccer or something. I couldn't get in because I didn't have $5. And yeah, it was a cool day. This goose was looking at me sideways, but he didn't come at me. And for those of y'all that don't know, I work at a tattoo shop. And I just got a new tattoo, like, between the last time I've been here. I don't think nobody's here seen it. I'd show it to you, but I don't want to. It's weird.
It's a secret tattoo.
Yeah.
Top secret. Or
Well,
bottom
or-
secret.
yeah, elsewhere secret.
Well, it's
I think it's different. Like, most people in Flint don't got tattoos that are like really obscure. They got like names or like faith and like homies over hoes or something. I don't know. People don't really like being in Flint all the time. Like, people my age, they don't like being in Flint. They're like, oh, I'm gonna graduate and move out of Flint. I can't stand this city. And like, I don't understand that vibe sometimes. Sometimes I love this city, sometimes I hate it, but it is pretty cool. Like, I like what you were saying about Flint. The people, they're weird as hell. Y'all some strange folks. I'm not saying that in a bad way, because I am also, but like, say I'm in Walmart and it's a regular crowd of people. Like, one of them's gonna look at me and be like, alright, that kid smokes a lot of weed. But I'm here, right? This is a judgmental free zone. There's 3 of us standing around. You look at us, you're like, alright, which one smokes the most weed? That's the vibe I get from this place. And I feel
Am I supposed to be videotaping you right now?
If you want.
No.
I'll just show you looking down.
But yeah, I think my new favorite spot here is the Flint River. Kind of funny because my name's River. But like, I was sitting there and it was a good vibe. People are just fishing, just to eat. It's a good day outside too. So I don't know what they're doing with the fish. I don't think you should eat them or anything that touches the river. I was just sitting there wondering though, like, why this trash wouldn't move. Like, it was just sitting in one spot in the middle of the river, and like, the waves were like not taking it away like waves do with normal trash and normal rivers. It was just like being held by multiple waves just in this one spot, and I'm like, I think the trash has powers or something. But I don't know. If I got superpowers, I think I'd try doing it by like jumping in the Flint River. That's how it happens in the comic books. But I'm bigger than trash. I'm a big piece of trash. I might need to get bit by a spider too, and jump in, see what happens. I think out of all the superpowers, I'd hope for either that one where you can like grow plants and stuff, so I could just grow.
Herbs. He's talking about herbs.
Talking about grapes. What's she talking about? Or other one I always thought was easily the most underrated was to just be invisible, like just instantly, just you can't see me, like school, like come on, that would be awesome. Yeah, or like I don't know when I get to use this. I'm sure I'll get superpowers before it happens again. But like when you got a chick with you in bed and you're just like I don't know, you're sexing, you're just doing the sex.
Okay.
The sex.
Wow.
And she's just like, where you go? I don't know. I think
the sex.
Like he was doing all this sex, and it still feels like he's doing it, but I don't see this now. Yeah. It don't seem likely that I do that. get powers, but I've thrown a lot of pennies in a lot of fountains. But I'm about out of jokes, so I'm gonna just talk randomly for the next 2 minutes. Good vibes, good hair, good hair. Close, you ain't touching me. Alright, y'all, thank you.
That was good.
Yes, good beans. Good beans is the place to be.
Yeah.
Big
Awesome.
I always get the tea, and it's like, then I go, okay, I'm not gonna get all spazzy, and I still get spazzy. I think it's just me. We have one last person. Lama.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I didn't say it yet. I guess I can't leave the stage alone. Sorry. Hi. Thank you all for coming out tonight and live with the good beans. I have one thing. It's not as funny, although I love all the funny happening tonight. So, and it was fun last month to be funny. So yeah, to write like lighthearted things. I will make one recommendation the next time you're here. If it is a hot day, I recommend their lemonade. It is fantastic.
It is.
It is divine lemonade.
So is frozen cappuccino.
So this is a piece from my blog that I have not yet published on the blog, Everhart's Notebook. Very, very soon I will begin my second installment of pieces that are more closely connected with the idea of Everhart, the traveling adventurer storyteller, and Everhart's Notebook, in which Everhart goes on a series of adventures and keeps losing the notebook while all kinds of crazy things happen. So, this is a chase scene. And it's kind of abstract. I'm working on that. The cracking sound fills the air, like God's whip hits the earth. And Everhart leaps out of his sleeping skins. His boots crunch the dirt on his landing. He throws the skins on the back of Jesse, the jet black horse, and his rucksack over his shoulder. As he does this, he feels a hand grab under his arm and he's pulled onto the horse. Never mind any of that, says Russell. They gallop down the road, gaining speed as they feel the pursuers catching up. The night air is filled with mists, with shadows. On right and left, the fields are bare, barren, without the comfort or cover of cornfields or wheat stalks. The night, a dark charcoal gray, is practically smooth enough to glide on. And this run is the closest thing they'll have, for now, to wings. And Everhart belts out, "Try to catch us now, bastards!" With his arms high in the air as they gallop, feeling alive, and then, from nowhere, a spindly, wasted arm stretches out to grab him. Dun, dun, dun. "No!" Russell yells, and jerks the rein to the right. He turns his neck. "Get your goddamn hands on this horse, say it again!" The road stretches out before them, our charted path to the next point of safety, but out of the mist veiled figures appear, some with different sizes and shapes of antlers. The realization sunk into a deep, unsettling place in his gut. This is a trap. They were set up, surrounded on all sides, and the only way was to try to escape like water, the rivulets that find and flow through the cracks before they are sealed shut entirely. You are on a road, stretched endlessly over the horizon. Shapes move about in the dark, unseen, until they are right before your eyes, and you, having to rely now on instinct and reflexes to avoid being caught, so that you aren't captured or combated, attacked, you move. You slowly maneuver left and right in twists and strange patterns, hoping that the brace for impact is unnecessary, hoping you won't be caught, snatched, or smashed to a pulp, until somehow you find that you're still moving, and a line of red blurs the horizon, and you are so close to getting away.
I'm tall. It's okay. Oh wow, we did great, didn't we? That was not just in case you didn't figure that out.
Incognito.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. You're welcome.
Thank you for hosting.
I was waiting for somebody to like give me a one line.
Round of applause.
Where you up there with the rim shots?
Hey, come back next month. What is it, every third Wednesday? of the
Every
month?
third Wednesday.
Right here at Good Beans
Cafe in Flint,
This is
Michigan.
looking really sweet. Oh, now we're gonna have some.
There you go.
Yes.
That's all we needed.
Requested rim shot
That's all I
received.
needed.
There you go.